This is a very, very sexy, mature, sophisticated, gorgeous fragrance. I don't wear this anyhow, okay? Hi, welcome to my channel and welcome back. I am Rodi and I am now an esthetician. I'm a skin therapist, whatever you want to call it. I was done with my training about like almost 2 months ago. That's why I've not been posting. I was busy with practicals, with exams and all that. And finally, I'm done and I just immediately opened my at-home cute, cutesy little at home skin studio because I didn't want to wait to get a place like rent out a shop or something to now having to do too much decoration. I was being very mindful, very cutesy, very demure. If you know, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, so I'm so happy. This is the first time I'm saying I'm now an esthetician on the channel. This is like I my journey to becoming an esthetician is a very interesting one. Maybe another day I'll talk about it. So let's get into today's video because today's video is not about skincare. It's all about perfumes, fragrances. My last perfume haul that I did, I think about I can't remember how long I've done that. I've gotten 5 extra full bottle fragrances. I'm trying out fragrances, decant sizes, testers, smelling them and all that. But then these are the full bottles that I've gotten. So the first one I'm talking about is from Burberry Her. I think it's the elixir eau de parfum. This I smelled this one and the what do you call it? The original, just the Burberry Her, the one in the transparent bottle, and I realized that one just smells straight up like Baccarat Rouge 540, and I was like, no, if I'm going to buy Baccarat, I'm going to buy the original. I've tried many samples; they never end up smelling exactly like Baccarat. So I was like, no, let me get this one instead. This smells straight up like strawberry. And people say synthetic strawberry, and I get it. It's true. It doesn't smell like your natural, real strawberry. It smells like the strawberry syrup, something that we usually get, like your strawberry ice cream or something like that. And I kind of have a love-hate relationship with this perfume. During the very hot days, like during the daytime, I cannot spray this. It doesn't smell good on me, but I could manage at night. And now that it's been raining here in West Africa, I live in Ghana, if you don't know. I've actually been liking this a lot. This is your typical feminine, fruity, sweet fragrance. If that's what you are looking for, I feel like most women would like this. Most young ladies, actually, those in their teens, in their early 20s, they will like this. This lasts a long while and it's very projecting, okay? People will smell it like few feet before you get close to them. And when you leave, they are going to smell it too. It's really like loud. So you don't really need to overspray. When you overspray, I feel like it will be very nauseating because it has vanilla in it and that gives it this sweetness and also the fruit notes in it as well. So the notes in it are strawberry, blackberry, jasmine, vanilla, amber, and sandalwood. The amber and sandalwood, they are not that loud in it. The vanilla and the strawberry are the most loudest notes in this. So if you're looking for, a very sweet, creamy, very feminine fragrance, this is it for you. Okay, if you like those kind of fragrances, I don't think you would hate this one. But some of you might not like that synthetic, very fake strawberry note though, so you might want to try this first. But I feel like a lot of people like this, except for those who usually go for unisex fragrances, who don't really like this kind of sweet, a bit juvenile kind of fragrances. Yeah, but this is nice, especially during this weather that we are having now. This cold rainy weather. So those of you who will be having winter soon, this would be a nice one. Yeah, it would be a nice one. So let's do a 180. The next fragrance I'll be talking about is Valentino Uomo from Maison Valentino. I really like this fragrance. I mean, look at, I got this like 3 months ago, and I mean, look, I've used more than half. More than half. This is crazy. And the funny thing is that this is a men's fragrance. This is not unisex. This is masculine. Like, this is for men. And I love it. Oh my God. But nowadays, I've not been using it because of the weather. Even though people say this is for winter, I feel like during the summer, I was really enjoying this. And this gives you that kind of clean girl aesthetic that was going on, is it last year or early this year or something. This fits that vibe so much. Like when you first spray it, the beginning notes is the bergamot, and that's what gives this kind of fresh like clean sort of like vibe. But then after a while you start perceiving this kind of powdery notes in it, and I think that's what makes me like be able to wear it as a woman, because this is like for men. Like I said, I just like this fragrance. Oh my God, you really need to smell it if you like unisex fragrances. But if you are not the type to like men's fragrance, if you are the type to like very feminine fragrances, like the one I talk first, the one I talk earlier, you would not like this. So the notes in this fragrance are bergamot, is it myrtle, whatever. I'll put it on the screen. Hazelnut, chocolate, roasted coffee, leather, and cedar. It's so interesting that this fragrance has those very strong notes in them, like the leather, the cedar, the chocolate, the roasted coffee. But these notes are not prominent, they are not loud in this fragrance. And I know this one has an intense, the uomo intense. I've been trying to get that one too. I'll probably get it soon because I've had like people usually go for that one to this one. But the way I love this one, the way, I mean, I don't even need to talk. Do I need to talk? So guys, if any guy is watching this, go get this one. I feel like if you're a guy, you are wearing this, you get compliments a lot. I feel like ladies can wear this too. It doesn't mean it's feminine. It's just sort of like, to me, I feel like this is very unisex. This is unisex. This is not masculine or whatever. This is in the middle. When they say unisex, this is like in the middle. There are some unisex fragrances that will either lean masculine or more feminine. This one, for me, in the middle. The next one, I was like, I was never ever going to get this fragrance because I just didn't like the bottle looks. But then, here we are. Here we are. I finally got the shoe fragrance. I mean, and it's cute. I mean, when you have it, it's actually cute. It's actually cute. Okay, gosh, I love it. I love it. This is Carolina Herrera Good Girl Blush. I've smelled the Very Good Girl, and I think the original Good Girl. I've smelled them, and I prefer this one more. I think because it has yellow florals in it. We have white florals, we have yellow floral. I'm not really a floral girl when it comes to perfume because it just smells like flower to me, and I don't really, I don't get it. But this one, the yellow florals, oof, I love them. They give it this kind of, and I think it's not just the yellow florals, it has patchouli. Okay, I don't like talking about notes when I'm talking about fragrances because I feel like most people don't really get notes. So just describe the way the fragrance smells. But then I think those are what makes this one very, like, appealing to me. When you first spray it, this smells a bit, this smells sweet, not too sweet, but then right in the middle, kind of sweet. And it has bergamot in it. I feel like it seems I like bergamot a lot because I think more than 50% of my the fragrances I have, they have bergamot in them. So this has bergamot, and that sweetness, it makes it smell so nice. Oh my god. Oh, so nice. I think the bergamot kind of makes the sweetness not to be too overbearing, but this is still sweet. This is very feminine. I mean, as you are looking at this, you already know this is going to be sweet. So after a while, start smelling the yellow florals, and then the vanilla starts coming out. The vanilla is, yeah, it's actually a bit loud in it. This fragrance is quite loud, and it lasts for a long time. I'm not going to lie, this would last even till the next day. You can still be picking up this scent. This is not going to disappear on you. And I feel like this is like kind of like the perfect, not the perfect, but then it will be one of my top perfect date night scents. If you are going on a date night and you want to impress, see the way I'm holding it, because I'm always holding it, and I just press it like this when I'm spraying it. So if you are looking for one of, like, you want to feel like a lady, you want to feel very feminine, very charming, yeah, this is it. Okay, this is it. I usually don't go for fragrances like this, but this one just has something in it that just pulls at my heart, and I really really like it. The notes in this are bergamot, bitter almond, peony, ylang ylang, vanilla, and coumarin. This is just so beautiful. Okay, super beautiful. I love it. Oh, I would say this is the most feminine fragrance in my collection. Yeah, this is the most feminine, not juvenile, not too sweet. It's sweet, but then it's like just, this is so well done. I mean, it smells like your typical designer fragrances, but it has some essence to it. It has some extra to it, like some oomph. It has that to it. Last one is from this Arabian brand. Is it Al Haramain Laventille? This one, I got this honestly because of an influencer a YouTuber who I watch here. Is it Cherry TV? Yeah, she raves about this so much, and I just bought it. I blind bought it because it was very affordable. I mean, it's not bad, but then the problem I have with Arabian perfumes, that's why you don't see them much in my collection, is that they just overdo the notes too much. It's like there's no balance. It's when it sort of feels, it's sort of their fragrances sort of smells like when you're just pouring ingredients into a bowl, you mix, and then whatever comes out comes out. That's how I feel like about most of their fragrances. So I really don't gravitate towards them. I've tried a number of them and I don't really like them. I like only a very few. Camera is like my favorite Arabian fragrance, Camera by Latafa, my favorite. Okay, I really love that. And this weather, I've been wearing that a lot too. Every week, at least once or twice in a day. In that week, I would wear it. Okay, but this one, it has this sort of aromatic scent. I don't know if that's how you say it. So it sort of gives this air freshener vibe. And I've used a lot of it actually. If it's picking up, but I usually just spray it in my apartment. I'm so sorry for whoever likes this fragrance, but then I just spray this in my apartment. Or I spray it early in the morning when I'm going for morning walks. I was going for morning walks like some weeks ago, and I spray this because that's where I feel like it's appropriate. It has this very lemon kind of scent. Like this is straight up lemon, and it those are the notes too. It has the notes of lemon, bergamot. So that's two citrus fragrance. Elemi, woody notes, jasmine, lily of the valley, musk, patchouli, amber. Those ones you really don't smell them. Okay, you just pick them up little at the end of the after some hours. But the first notes you pick up for the first like 1 hour, they are the bergamot and the lemon. They are very strong. This feels like you've squeezed lemon juice out and the smell is taking all over the room. Okay, the aroma, I mean. So it's not bad. Honestly, it's not bad at all. It's not bad. But if I had smelled this, I wouldn't have gotten this. Okay. If I had smelled it before buying it, I wouldn't have gotten it. But I mean, it's a cheapie. It's a very affordable fragrance, so I don't really mind it. Let's talk about the last. I saved the best for the last. It's none other than my baby. I mean, look at my baby. Atomic Rose by Initio. Oh my goodness, I've wanted to get this for a long time. Ever since I got, oh, God of mercy. Ever since I got into fragrances and I saw this and the way they describe it. If you don't know, rose is my absolute favorite fragrance notes. It's rose, okay? After that, it's citrus notes. That's why I usually prefer very, very fresh fragrances because, I mean, I live in a very hot country, so usually fresh citrusy notes work well here. But then, oh, when it comes to rose, especially rose that smells like this, that's a kind of like a bit sweet. They are like they feel heavy when you spray them and all that. I love them. And I got this on my birthday, like a day before my birthday actually, because I was gifting this to myself because it's quite expensive. This is like over $300. Yeah. So the price is up there, okay? This smells like a very, very expensive rose. You see those bouquet of roses that women usually get, the very large bouquet of roses that has like over 300 single roses. I feel like that's what like whenever I smell this, that's what I envision. And then it has this sort of mild sweetness at the beginning. Yeah, there's just a little sweetness with the rose at the beginning, but then that sweetness intensifies as the fragrance starts revealing itself. I'm forgetting the word they use. This is not a unique scent, let me not lie. It smells like most rose scented fragrances, but then this smells different. Okay, the way it unravels the notes as time goes on, like after like some hours, like 2 3 hours, you start perceiving this amazing sweetness. Like this is the kind of sweetness I like in fragrances. Atomic Rose, they got it down 10 over 10, the way I like my fragrances to be sweet, not too sweet, but then just like the way I like it. This is a very, very sexy, mature, sophisticated, gorgeous fragrance. I don't wear this anyhow, okay? I've worn this just in the house like twice. I usually wear this when I'm going somewhere and I'm dressed up because that is the only place you are allowed. What did I say? Allowed to wear this fragrance to. I think it has two types of roses. I think Turkish rose and is it Bulgarian rose. I'll put the notes on the screen, okay? Bergamot. This has bergamot. It seems every fragrance I talked about here, almost all of them had bergamot, vanilla, jasmine, pink pepper, and amber. After a while, you will start perceiving all this. The pink pepper too is quite prominent. Now I can pick up pink pepper. Pink pepper. I can pick out pink pepper notes as well, and you can smell it also here. Pink pepper and rose, they go this way. They are just so nice in fragrances, and it lasts for hours. Oh my god, this lasts even up to the next day. I was still smelling this on my clothes. Not just up to the next day, like after almost a week, I could still smell this. Okay, and that's scent after. Oh, I think that's my favorite. The opening is amazing, it's beautiful, but then the notes that you start picking up like after like 3 4 hours. Oh my goodness, it's so intoxicating. This is for a woman who knows what she's doing. That, I mean, that's why the price is that up. If the price is that up, you should know that you can. I don't want to say you cannot afford it when you are grown up and all that, but then that's it. Okay, if you are young, you can wear this, but then it means you are matured at heart, because this, when you wear this, people will take you seriously. That's all I'm going to say. And among all the fragrances here, among all of them, okay, let me not forget my baby here. Among all the five, these are the two. If I have to repurchase, maybe I couldn't find this entire collection here. These are the two I would quickly, immediately go for. These two, they are the ones I'll go for, like, no questions asked. Okay. So that's it. Thank you for watching so much. I've been trying some new fragrances out. Let me know which fragrances are you really, really liking at the moment. Okay, I want to try more fragrances out, because I want to make more videos on fragrances. So let me know. Thank you so much for watching, and I will be posting reviews on the ones I'm currently trying, the samples, the decants, and all that I've been currently trying. So don't forget to subscribe. Okay, I really need your subscription. Let's grow this channel. Thank you. Bye bye.